I got the haircut. I told you, when a man sends you $50 and tells you to get cleaned up, you get cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. I'm here twice today. Double time, baby. Double time. Sorry about that. Okay. Check it out. I got a cool Tron lighter. Look at this cool Tron lighter. Pretty fresh. Shoots the blue flame. Probably can't even see it on camera. Pretty sweet though. This thing is sick. The Tron looks like something out of like pretty nuts. Shout out to everyone here on the live. I got my lemon water, doing my thing. And we're gonna go over Bitcoin's monthly candle close. I don't think we did one monthly candle close a while back. It's time to do another one. And you know, I think it's important because the monthly candle tells us a lot, just like the weekly candle. And it kind of gets us ready for the month ahead, just like the weekly gets us ready for the week ahead. And we got a plan, and we got to be a step ahead of everybody else. So I want that hoodie, but I wanted to say Crypto Lifers, Sam. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Hey, Lifers, how many burners? What do you use that for? LOL, Rodney Robinson. Anyone here who can teach me how to shoot threes and open a layup? Shout out to Ben Simmons. Appreciate you, man. I'll help you. I got you, baby. I'm your b-ball guy. LOL. Lighting incense. Yeah, just for essential oils, you know? Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Why are we looking at ICX? I don't know. It just happens to be there. Really, it was just a circumstance. So why not just look at it? If it breaches this line, it's highly likely it's going to pump to the upside. I've been holding this thing for 4 years, since 2018. 3 years now. Let me see where I bought it. I can find where I bought it. I bought it in right here in about a little bit before June. Right around here, it was 386. This all-time high it had somewhere up in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course I did. Still holding this bag, baby. Still holding this bag, and I'll hold it till I get out. They won't beat me. I will be patient to the end. Looking crispy. Sam, shout out to Gina Bombina. Thank you so much for coming on into the live stream. To the live stream. Essential herbs and spices. Shout out to Trent Osborne. Appreciate you, my friend. Always, always. Did you have your Wheaties this morning? Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the monthly candle close. Bitcoin on the monthly candle. Shout out to the... I saw a super chat before I even came into the room. $10 super chat. Thanks you from Tokyo Sex Will. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. Let's spotlight you for a second. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Tokyo Sex Will. I pray for you every night, my sex whale. May my sex whale have many sex whales with many sexes. May have whale sex with many whales. Amen. No, I don't mean that. I actually do pray, and I really think prayer is important. So I didn't mean to mock prayer there. And I realize whenever I'm doing something openly here in the public, it can always be taken the wrong way. So I'm not mocking prayer. I really, truly believe in the power of prayer. I just thought it would make you laugh. I also believe in the power of laughter too. And sometimes, I choose the power of laughter over anything else. Some days people think I'm low class. Every once in a while I've been looked at and judged. But at the end of the day, I truly believe as long as you're laughing, you're living. And that's been my thing since day one. You know what I'm saying? So, Alfalfa. LOL, good prayer and sending good vibes, man. No worries. Shout out to Trent Osborne up in the spot. Did you hear about the rumors from Optimism Token airdrop and the Boba 12 by OMG airdrop? Snapshot. That's a month from now. No, tell us more. Please, write. Can you write like a lot more about that? You kind of just sprinkled some love. Tell us more. Ooh, we are crypto fiends. We want to know what you're talking about. We want free airdrops. Sam, look at YGG. I got 12% on and still counting. Let's take a look at Yield Guild Games, baby. Pump it to the upside. Shout out to the monies coming up in the spot, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Drink. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. I can't do it, though. I just can't do it. You know why? Because I criticize other people that wear sunglasses while they live stream. And I just find it... Also, you can't even see the screen properly. Like my upper screen for some... My two screens I can see here. But this screen has a different filter on it. And when I put these screens on, I can't even see the upper screen. It's not even there. So I can't even see anything, Let's take a look at Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. We'll just do a regular one. Bitcoin. Let's get ready for Bitcoin. No. Sorry. In the left corner, hailing all the way from somewhere in East Asia, we are not really sure. Satoshi Nakamoto. In the right corner, wearing the black trunks with the nasty face, the United States Federal Reserve. For the last 10 years, this has been a battle, and Bitcoin has been beating up. Bitcoin started 1 inch. The Federal Reserve was like 10 feet tall. It looked like there was no way it was David and Goliath. But somehow, Bitcoin has inched and inched and inched and inched in this battle. And now Bitcoin is almost the same size and even bigger. Soon Bitcoin will become the king of the ring and throw the Federal Reserve around like it's a little piece of nothing. Shout out to Bitcoin. I've been rooting for you since day one. You can do it. In the gold trunks, in the left corner, Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin. Or in the north corner. I like that. In the north corner. Coming out the north corner in the gold trunks. Bitcoin on the monthly candle close. Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, shall we? After all that build up. Imagine if I was like, all right, I got to go now. All right, shout out to everyone here. Who wants a doing damage sticker? Who wants to win a doing damage sticker? Who wants to win a doing damage sticker? Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Doing damage. Doing damage. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. What about this one? Look it up, look it up, look it up. Whoever finds out what this says, $50 in Bitcoin. First person to write down what this means in the comment section right now. $50 in Bitcoin. First person to write down what this means, $50 in Bitcoin. And it's gone. And it's gone. And the games begin. I wear it with pride on something. That's pretty dope. Zero Allegiance. Shout out to my man Zero Allegiance. Dude, I got him, dude. I got the haircut just like you asked, man. Is damage like sharp cheddar? Damage? Yeah, damage. Doing damage. Doing damage. Let's get ripped. Night special. Can't fast enough. I fasted today, too. Did you fast today? I fasted. I had a good fast today. It was very good. Fasted yesterday. I see my man crispy as. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thank you. It feels swift. It's soft too. I like the buzz soft, man. No God, no masted. Our bank. Do you see your best buddy BitBoy got a Lambo, or at least unloaded one? Yeah, he bought himself a Lamborghini. That's what you got to do, right? When you're killing in the game. You know. I mean, only a couple $100,000, right? So it's like, come on, you just throw it in the bag once you're up there. You know? That'd be the next bull run for me. One more bull run. One more bull run, I could get there, baby. You know? Yeah, it's we're our own banks. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Let's see. Let's look. I smoked today. I'm in slow-mo. What up, lifer? The man, love you, bro. You're the man, love you, bro. Thank you, Bo. Life, Marabella, man. You're the man, too. I guess I'm a fast at the moment. I haven't eaten anything today. There you go, man. We are our own bank. No God, no master. Search Crypto Lifer Live in this stream was number 6 on the list. You know, we go for 2 Lambos one time. Wifer and Lifer. There you go. BMW over Lamborghini. I couldn't find it. I guess I didn't spell it right. I know, real weird, right? I'm looking for the moon to thank, but I can't find it. I said our bank. Cammy said our bank. Let's see. I'm trying to look through here. He's still charboated the most ever blonde. I'm lone over here. Ray Charles. Sorry, bro. You look like a blind person trying to chart on those on LOL. I'm dying. This guy, man. Ray Charles, lifer. Most of the market was up today between 3 and 8%. I'm skeptical and waiting for a small retracement. And then starting 5th October, slowly creeping to the all-time high. Video maker. I like that idea. Dude, come on, man. Triple dip dog dare you to have a hair product application education done on stream. Much love. To have a hair product application education done on stream. I mean, I don't do any hair applications. I really don't do anything to my hair. The only thing I'll do to my hair... Okay, you want to see it? Okay, I'll bust it out. Give me 1 second. Now, I'm a natural guy. I'm a natural guy. I keep it natural. I keep it as natural as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I do. I put coconut oil in my hair, you know? And that's what I do. Like, not all the time. Like, once every couple of weeks, you know? I grab that coconut oil good, you know? And I get it by the jug, man. Organic. Virgin coconut oil, baby. You can eat it if you'd like. You know, get it going. And then I just kind of like, just get it in there, you know? And it's not the best smelling. It gets your pillow a little oily for that night or whatever. But what it does do is it keeps your scalp very hydrated. It's so nice. I actually like the smell. I begin to like the smell. And then I also take a little coconut oil and I'll take a little bit just here. Not all the time, but here and there. Just a little in the corner of my eyes. Try to keep myself from getting old. You know, keep myself hydrated, keep my skin hydrated, keep myself glowing, right? And this is what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you'll just glow. You'll have a glow to you the next morning. You'll look young. You know, I'm trying to be 50 years old, and I want to look young. Like, you know, I want to look like, you know, I'm not trying to be some old man, dude. You know, it's not cool. So I'm trying to keep myself looking at least the longest I can, the youngest I can. And vibrant, right? And I think lemon water, coconut oil, all these things truly help. Cryptocurrency. Coconut, cocoa oil saved life, man. It saved my life, man. Okay. Let's get into Bitcoin. Enough. All right, but he did pay me $25 to do that. So I had to obligate. That was an obligate. I was obligated. I didn't really what he meant by a hair application, but I mean, I was like, okay, I could put coconut oil in my hair. I'm like, that's something I do. Brother from another mother. I use the same. Right on. Awana mana. You got to do what you got to do. Don't play games. You know what I'm saying? Keep it natural. El natural. Keep your body el natural at all times. You know? Everyone else can get into that shampoo sulfate, you know, or go get something in a bottle out of the CVS that you don't even know what the hell is in there. Now, let's take a look at the small frame here. We looked at the 15-minute, did we not? We talked about a cup and handle, did we not? The target for this little cup and handle here was right there. See the middle one? Look. We had the bigger cup and handle, right? But this mini one, you just swung up to there. And look, it really kind of broke out of the handle, and it made the target, which to me was kind of right there at resistance, that previous wick. You're always looking for resistance to be the previous place where the price will bounce from. We made it above it, and now rejection. Once we get above this, baby, I mean, this is good, because once we get above 43.8, it looks like we're going to make that a bottom area. Also, what do we see here on the 15-minute? All right, we see it getting low, which is, you know, it's what Lifer loves. Lifer likes when he sees the 15-minute getting low on the stochastics. Bit of an ascending triangle getting made, okay? If I kind of swing it a little more, we get a shoulder, we get a head, and we get another shoulder there. Breaking down, though, so we could say negated, but we'll see. Just something to think about. And what else do we see here? A bigger idea here is that we're still up in the bigger channel. What I don't like is the 4-hour looks like we're going to come up to this area, hit 44,400, 44,000 area, maybe even go up a little bit on a wick, and possibly get rejected. Still holding along down there at 41,000 that we made at the beginning of this wick here. Boom, right? And then another long here at about 42. All right. Trap beats. I know you do. You want them trap beats. I know you do. I know what you need. On a Saturday night, when I get it right, with the coconut oil and I don't spoil, keep it moving like motor oil, Chevron, let go. What's next? Let's see. Crack open, Pepsi, never know, next to me, keep it going, ecstasy, gotta roll, blessing me, when I go, the sesame, never stop, we roller bees. All right, let's stop. Monthly candle close for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at a bigger chart here. BTC USD on Coinbase. That will give us a nice group of time here for the monthly candle close for Bitcoin. Okay, the monthly candle close for BTC. Let's take a look at the monthly close. Okay, Here it is. We opened at 47,110. We had a high of 52,944. We had a low of 39,600. And we would close at 43,820. What a wild ride for that monthly candle. It would have some serious swings. It would at one point swing from 39,000 to 52,900. Wow. Right? Basically $15,000 swing about, And it's down 3,000 on the month. So it was a red monthly candle close. To become a bullish monthly close, we would have had a close like above the open here at 40. Yeah, at 40. We would have had a close well above 47. So it wasn't going to happen unless we broke 47K. The monthly, you can see, though, is low. Does have some room to go. Could we come to the downside? Not sure. It's kind of in some indecision place. Would love to see it flip to the upside there. But the monthly, interesting to look at as well. What another thing do I see somewhat? It's somewhat, because you could say this is swing up here on the monthly. I don't really dabble in the monthly too much like this to see how somewhat of hidden bullish divergence, in my opinion, because that is a sharp swing to the upside. Tells me the trend should continue to the upside. Another thing I see for the monthly is, are we doing this? And are we getting ready for a boom, boom, boom? Look at this. I mean, this would be a monthly bull pennant, right? Something that really no one else is talking about here online. I haven't seen this yet drawn out. I don't think I've drawn it out. So who am I to say no one else has done it? I'm doing it now for the first time. But hey, we're doing it. I think I may have done this one other time before. You never know. $105,000 BTC, if it can get there. I mean, we played these. I told you, we make the time frames. So this could, how many times have we played this on the 1 hour where it looks just like this? And we get the curve to the upside. This was last night, Bitcoin on the 1 hour, boom. It wasn't this exact way, but you know what I'm saying. And so this is likely that it could pump to the upside. And we could get a break up here on the monthly chart to $105,000 Bitcoin. We're going to watch this closely. Very, very closely. Another thing. Let's pull Fibonacci's on it and take a look. And I've already done that. And I know we hit the golden pocket. So we had already hit the golden pocket. Like, what do you think? I mean, we've seen this many times. And after that, the altcoin booms to the upside. If we looked at this just like it was a regular altcoin, because Bitcoin is an altcoin at the end of the day. It's Bitcoin, but it's an altcoin, right? At one point, it was the only altcoin in the game. I mean, altcoins mean it's not Bitcoin, but you know what I'm saying. Like, at one point, Bitcoin was the 30 cent little coin no one cared about. It really was. It was this tiny little something or nothing. Now, look where it is now. Unbelievable. Bitcoin on the monthly. Look how many months we waited, right? In your lifetime, 12 months a year, 10 years, 120 months, 70 years, 70 months, times 2, right? Times the 20, 140. So, wait, like 88 in your life. Yeah, I'm just saying, in your life, right? 120 months in 10 years, right? So in 70 years, let's say you live 80 years, right? That's 800. 8 times 20, 160, 960 months. And your life is, you live 960 months. That's it. If you're lucky, right? I mean, crazy, right? There's 78 right there. Almost 10% of someone's lifetime. Isn't that insane? Life is a lot shorter than you realize. People think life is so long. It is a flash in the pan. And you will be in the next multi-dimension doing something, whatever. You'll be in another spot. To live in fear in this life is laughable. Because you are on a mission that isn't going to last that long here. And you will be on a next level trip to the next place. Don't mean to scare or freak anybody out. I'm just letting you know. This isn't that long of a life. This life will go faster than you think. I was 18 just the other day. So I reminisce. Need I digress? 43,480 for BTC. So we switch to the daily. Looks like this could be also happening on the daily time frame. Very similar. The daily says, you know what? I've hit my bottom already. And I'm ready to rock to the upside. That's what it's telling us. Bit of a symmetrical triangle, which is a 50-50 shot. It really is. 50-50 shot. I tell people, do not omit information. But once you know the rules, you can break the rules. I tend to omit these peaks because I omit the peaks of the inverted head and shoulders. Like, look, shoulder, head, and shoulder, because that's usually where they dipped us out, right? And you can see Bitcoin has bounced beautifully. And now can it bounce off the 0.5 Fibonacci at 37.5? That's also my Fibonacci level too, which is kind of important. All eyes on the 0.5 Fib, right? We are touching the 200-day moving average, which tends to be a good bottom period after we break up above it. And that's a good sign, too, on the daily time frame. All right? Want to see this 21 move curve up. We do not want to see that continue and cross bigger time frames. Not a good sign. Okay? So all eyes on BTC right now. It's in a falling wedge. The daily says it wants to break to the upside. And if it does, it has a measured move because here's a pull. The pull here for Bitcoin is this. And there's your move for Bitcoin to the upside, to the Fibonacci level, to the T, and to the exact, right? I mean, the measured move. Right back to the all-time high. So can Bitcoin do what it's got to do by Thanksgiving and break 64K? I say 64K by Thanksgiving. Who's with me? Who is with me? And actually, I don't like to be a moon boy. I don't know it. I don't like to do it because anything is possible. Anything is possible. And we're not sure. You know what I'm saying? But there's a highly, if I had to place it and put my life on the line, if I had to put my life on the line, granted, any black swan event, which could happen, of course, which kind of puts me not putting my life on the line, but if there was any black swan or just world economic, whole crash going on there, then you never know. Mine came back after dropping Yi2 resolution, YouTube bug, or came unplugged. He will read these in a minute. Okay, Triple Dag Dog dare you to have a hair product application education done on stream. Much love. Keep the TA and the vibe crispy. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. You're the man, dude. You're the man. Hooking me up with so much love. You're the man, dude. Thank you very much. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale for the thank you right off the bat. You're awesome, too. Appreciate you. And I see a $5 super chat just came in on the top of the screen there. Thank you so much for the love. Let's see what's cracking. Man, most of the market was up today. Between 3 and 8. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay, Learning Lab, baby. You are hilarious. Thank you. The only thing our crypto money can't buy is us time with our loved ones. There you go, man. Cocoa oil saves lives. Yes, it does. You have something about Mary Glob by your right ear. Do I really? Oh, you're just joking. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, I'm just... Okay. Piffed up monthly close. There you go, man. Yo, man, Gina Babina. Translation says, us to our banks. I have no idea what the real translation is. Estrogen has arrived. Slap some beats up in here, Sam. She gone. Baby, she gone. Maybe wishful thinking. We will take over. Did it freeze for anybody else? You'll know when your stream freezes. We have taken over. Matrix, it's over. September Bears in October Bulls. Yeah, sound connection bad. Bro, please have a look at Seller Network. I'm dead, ha ha ha. Check your wires, bro. Best question on how much you wash your hair. Some people with the best hair wash theirs like 3 or 4 times a week. No, I try to wash my hair like, I don't know, every other time, I guess. Video is fine. Bouncing keeps cutting. Bounce keeps cutting. What is he talking about, man? I'm looking at my stream now. What do you mean? Let me see. Do I have any, no drop frames, man. We good to go. There will be a flickering on the camera. I'm going to take care of it. Oh, no. It looks like it's... Oh, no. It's not buffering. Stream seems fine. Word for word is us to our banks. It's where we are our own banks. That's what it is. We are our own banks. Yeah. Eagle Vision will be airdropping tomorrow at 7 p.m. UTC. How do you get Eagle Vision? Where is it? A lot more information is needed than just Eagle Vision's dropping tomorrow. Lifer is reality. What do you get? Yeah, exactly. Like Johnny Freedom's like, where do you, like, come on, man. We love you so much, but just provide the info, you know? Damn, man, it is pretty, I just see it glitch right now. So annoying. It really is, man. Short and wire or bad mic. YouTube bug. Wait, hold up. So annoying. It really is, man. No, I can hear my stream short really clear. Short and wire or bad mic. It's your audio. It's not mine. Because my audio is playing fine. Look. Not mine, Because my audio is playing fine. Look. Yep. There we go. Everything is good on my end. Now it's working fine, Sam. It froze and now it's fine. It's been fine for me. Wow, Stellar Network. Yo, bro, perfect falling wedge if I say so. Learn how to read charts from you. Shout out to Nasty for Lavish. I like that. Dude, I've never seen you on the live, and now you jump on in at night. Thank you so much for coming on in. 95 people watching, 61 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Get your own due diligence before getting into any coin project or trade. Let's take a look at the 4 hour, shall we? 4 hour has momentum, and I've seen it push up here, even though it has momentum. Okay? So it has some love, but it's at the top of the channel. I love to pattern trade, and I can't tell you how many times I got in at the bottom of a pattern with low Stokes, rode them to the top when the Stokes were high, and got out. Pattern trade, in and out, in and out. We are at the top of the pattern. It suggests that the pattern may bring us back to the bottom. Okay? I love it when I pump up the bass. 43,600. Not too shabby, though, right? We got rejected on the 4 hour by 44K, though. I mean, that was it. Probably a pretty good short to short this back down to the bottom of the channel and just watch this 4 hour play out. Bam, right? And we lock in again for our next, and that would be the perfect boom to the upside. We'll see, though. Nothing's guaranteed, just something I'm thinking about. An idea that's brewing. Now, we take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour suggests it could do the same thing, so that could start to turn on us. That could get most of the move. Maybe this goes flat, and it keeps going down, down, down. Something interesting. Like we can see one of these. Like this drops, goes flat. Right? Now, there's a bit of an ascending triangle here. Somewhat of a bullish pattern. Also, a bit of a rising wedge, though, that could break to the downside, right? So, rising wedge, 68% chance of a break to the downside. Look at that thing. That could drop on us. Watching it closely. Levels to watch here are 42,000, obviously. Then the 42K here, and then back to this channel at about 41,600, 41,500. I don't want to see us break that. That would mean, we're making a different pattern. And I would love if we breach this and break to the upside. So all eyes on Bitcoin right now. We could, and honestly, it's a bit of an indecision period here for the stochastics because it either kind of does that or can it turn its way back to the upside and do we rip out? If we rip out, it doesn't look like we'll have, that much momentum, but we'll come up, maybe come down for the retest, which will project the 4 hour down. Either way, Bitcoin's going to be more bullish when we reset on the 4 hour here. So I'm going to be watching the 4 hour very, very closely. Very, very closely. Monthly candle was bearish, but it could have been worse. And we saw somewhat of a recovery, kind of an indecision monthly candle. And we'll see what happens in the weeks ahead for Bitcoin. All right. I'm going to take a look at the other coin that I'm looking at very closely. 2 coins that I'm eyeing right now. I'm starting to just focus on 2 coins every couple of days. Obviously, there's so many coins I go over and keep you all updated for, but I want to go over 2 coins. 2 coins I'm looking at is pre-search. Eagle Vision is at 0.02. After the sale ends, it might go up more. Thanks, bro. Been watching you for ages. You've been having a fire, and got my phone linked to a new TV. You helped me get that. You've been having a fire sale, and got my phone linked to a new TV. You helped me get that. Big respect. Much love from Marbella. Appreciate you, man. Just been having a fire. Oh, I get it. I see it now. See, I'm like, that's, got my phone linked to a new TV. You helped me get that. Big respect, bro. Much love. Thank you. Appreciate you. Monthly candle close. Haircut on point. Shout out to Gregory Foster. Thank you so much. Much respect. Appreciate that. Asar Repeal. Funny. He's not a financial advisor. However, he's a hair product application educationer. Freestyle, man. You should do a freestyle 16 bar setup. Yeah. 16 bars, right? Does anyone know what 16 bars is? Put a 2 in the channel here if you know what 16 bars are. If you know what 16 bars are, put a 2 here in the comment section below. If you know what 16 bars are. What up, homie? Yo, Lifer, can you please tell me your thoughts and analysis on Vent Finance? I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Gustavo Mancilla. This will not be financial advice, but let me take a look at Vent. What is it? We'll take a look at Vent Finance for my man for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the love. Hey, Lifer, can you please look at Eagle Vision, built on Cardano? It's on pre-sale. It's like Pancake Swap, etc. Eagle Vision. Interesting. We'll take a look at Eagle Vision for my man. Appreciate that. Kind of an interesting deep dive. 2. Couple people know what a 16 bars is. The amount of O. Henrys I want. This is funny. O. Henrys. What are O. Henrys? O. Henry's Coffees. Best in Birmingham. Interesting. A verse in a song is 16 bars. All right, so here. I got as many problems as stars in the sky, but this love lost makes my heart wonder why. At 19th and 8th, we had us the side. Yesterday's street seller, just a cart with no guy. I felt deep emotion when she started to cry. I walk away, I saw them clouds part in the sky. The sun blinded me like the dart in my eye, but it gave me inspiration to spit this art I supply. Cause kissing her was what's so hard to deny. And lately, she'd always just started my fly. And lately, I'm edgy like glass shards in a pie. I gotta keep on moving, let them cars going by. Plus, I cover ground near and far to the sky. I had first intent, but by a yard, you were shy. To cope, I smoke out this glass jar and get high. You'll be educated when these 16 bars multiply. All right, let me get back to what I gotta do, though. I was a professional rapper for like 10 years of my life. I was on stage, I traveled, I ghost wrote. I did it for a long time, man. I have rap down to a science, like my wordplay, my double syllables. I have it all. I did the math just like I do this, and I nailed it. You know what I'm saying? I thought the Sunday swap was the Cardano swap service. Guess there can be many. Well, there's AdaX is the decentralized exchange. You know, AdaX is the decentralized exchange. You know, that's a song to be put on the NFT Lifer. Shout out to Bullish Shalom up in the spot. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on, and 99 people on the watchers. Can we get up to 100? Hot damn, smoothest bars yet. Okay, yeah. I got so many balls, you know. It's insane. I would sit in my room and just write until I couldn't stop writing anymore, you know. Memorize so many 16s. Who said that about O. Henry's? We had a fantasy football draft at Oak Hill Bar next door. Shout out to... That's funny, Larry Bartley. Have you looked at Corrido? We have looked at that. Actually, thank you for putting that on the radar. Let's take a look at Eagle Vision real quick. Let's get to brass tacks. Eagle Vision. Built on the Cardano mainnet. I mean, that's anything built on Cardano is interesting, right? I got bar Sam. I quit the code, though I'm not going to lie. I gave up several deals. I got bar Sam. I quit the code, but I gave up deals. Shout out to Voice Atlas. That's a dope name, though. Voice Atlas. That's hot. Like, I like that right now. I see that Voice Atlas. I even like the little diamond triangle thing you got going on there. SPX tanking, and you think Bitcoin will rip. Jerry Michels. You never know. I don't think Bitcoin, I don't know what's going to do. I don't use the word I think. It's funny you said that. He just said you think. He's funny. He doesn't know the lifer because I don't think when I trade. And I never say, I think this is going to happen. I'm not that YouTuber. You watch other YouTuber, he'll be like, yeah, I think this is, and I think that. It's just that's not what I'm saying. I never say that. I don't know what's going to happen. All I do is I watch Bitcoin and I tell you what the technical analysis says. Highly likely, right? Highly likely right here that in our little mini world here, we break back down and either test 41K or even 40K one more time, which is sad. And then if we break that, we could drop. Rounded tops are bullish. Are bearish, right? This is a rising wedge, which could actually come all the way back down to 30K, honestly, because it started there. So there's a bearish and bullish scenario almost all the time. I'm almost always ready for both. I keep myself extremely open-minded, and I don't use the word I think. If I use the word I think, I slap myself really hard with this ring, and it stings on my bone, because a trader should never use the word I think. I cringe whenever I'm watching YouTubers, and they're like, I think Cardano, I think this, and I'm just like, my mentor told me to never use that word. He looked at me and was like, oh, you think you do? He's like, okay, then you're done. He's like, people who think, you know what they are? He goes, broke. He's like, you don't know where Bitcoin's going. Say it out loud. And I said, I don't know. And it was so hard for me. I was like, no, but I think like, and he's like, he looked me dead in the face. He's like, tell me you don't know where Bitcoin's going. And I wouldn't want to admit it. I was so full of myself. I'd be like, nah, nah. And finally one day I looked at him and I'm like, I don't know where Bitcoin's going. And he's like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you don't. He's like, but now you do. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, now you don't know where it's going. Now you'll have a better chance of figuring out where it is going because you won't know where it's going. You see what I'm saying? So you can't tell yourself. So just to that comment to the guy who said, you think, I don't use the word I think when it comes to trading. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I have no clue. I really don't. I have hopes and dreams. Like, does it break to the upside when the 4 hours that high? No. Very rarely it does not. Like, no. And so, highly likely we're breaking to the downside, in my humble opinion. Is that a rising wedge that could break out parabolic? Yes, it is. Is there a chance we can squeeze out? There is on the 1 hour. So, I'm hoping for the best case scenario we can squeeze out of here. But that 4 hour is still bearish and has to play out. But anything can happen for Bitcoin. I've seen Bitcoin look bearish and pump out of nowhere. It's insane. There's probabilities that we play, though. And for the most part, they play out. We longed 41,000 right there. We nailed it, right? And, but, it's not always a perfect day, every single day. 43,600, I'll take it, though. And if we can close the daily candle, see where the daily candle closed. Bullish daily candle. I mean, look at the size of that daily candle. It was beautiful. That's a bullish engulfing candle, too. I mean, you can put almost all these candles inside of it. They're very bullish candle. We open a little bit the daily on the red. Okay, it is what it is, but very bullish candle here. Do we got tweezer tops, though? Tweezer tops aren't fun. That means when you have two wicks at the top, not the best idea either, but. And so what I do is I just watch these pennants, and either we break to the upside or we break to the downside, and we're going to find out probably in the next couple hours what's happening for Bitcoin. Do I trade that? No, because that's indecision and it could go either way. I let it find out where it's going to rest. If it breaks out, comes for a retest, I trade the retest. Breaks down, comes for a retest in the bottom, I short the retest. So I would either do that. That's my trading style, is to let the trade come to me. Fall down, bullish, bearish retest, possibly drop, break out, bullish retest, basically break out. Snatchies, look for support and resistance, and take it one step at a time. So do I know where Bitcoin's going right now? No. It's some indecision. Usually I can tell you, oh yeah, blah, blah, boom, boom. And I nail it. Right now, it's a bit of an indecision move, right? 15-minute, maybe our guiding light, and it's low. Tells us it's going to pump to the upside at least. So at least a 15-minute, which usually gives you some direction, wants to break back up, and it has. It's pumped ever since it hit about 43,400 and took about a $228 pump back to 43,628. So we're going to watch Bitcoin closely for the next few hours, and I'm going to track it. And that's why people pay for the Patreon, because I track it either live or in the Patreon, and I make videos just like I'm making here for the Patreon. Quicker, smaller, a little more calmer, little more in a closed site. But yes, damn, I got to figure out a way why the video is doing flashes all the time. Something going on. I'm just going to get a new computer. That is what it is. This month, I'm just going to get a new computer. Get something cool that like looks see-through or something like that. I don't know. I got to have to figure it out. It's going to be sad. I love this computer. I've had it for years. For absolute years. It's a beast of it's a beautiful computer. Absolutely beautiful. This man said ghetto Snickers. Not crazy about Snickers. Who said about O. Henry's? We had a fantasy. I got bars, son. I quit the code. That's so funny, man. Michael Murray with the $3 super chat. China and U.S. love to FUD. Oh, yeah. I believe Bitcoin to 100K with China FUDing every day. I know. FUD usually means good things. When there's a lot of good news coming out, you want to be selling. So when there's no news or bad news, you want to be buying. And, do the opposite of what the media is telling you to do every single time. We're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Hi from Maryland Bella. Mr. Crypto Lifer, you're a legend. No, you're a legend. Nasty Lavish Man. You're the man, dude. Early on, Bitcoin was the hacker's coin. Or only for a black market nerds. Those nerds got yachts with helicopters on them now. 25 years so far. Man, has it flashed so fast, years are starting to feel like months. Isn't that crazy? Knowledgeable. When you're 25, that's a big age. That's when you know you're almost to 30, and then boom. 25 was a big age for me. It was like a coming. I was like, man, when I turn 25, 26, it's kind of over. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Jin Rummy. Appreciate you, Mark Olson. That's beautiful. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Doesn't mean something's not there just because the evidence of it isn't there. Doesn't mean it's not there. One for you and one for YouTube. Shout out to Michael Murray. Well, two for me and one for YouTube. That's how it works, though. Dot and Adam going for more. Adam took back most what my long had. Now it's paying it back. I've shorted at X6 at 44K. Stop loss at 45. Take profit at 38.4. Small risk, big potential. Hey, do what you got to do. In your computer, 38. I don't know if you'll get the 38.4, but you never know. It's possible. Hey, you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. I'd wait for more confirmation of a breakdown or a bearish retest of a rising wedge, which you may get. You may get, and we'll give you a better idea, a better option, but you never know. You never know. Good luck to you, my friend. Bro, do you have any idea why the pool token, Pool Together, is being so far behind lately? In such a great platform for beginner stakers, farmers, yet the token is taking a dive. No. You never know. It could be rug pullish. You never know, man. Custom Crypto Lifer PC. Yeah, man. Custom Lifer PC. Burger, you want to build it with me, Burgermeister? Who here is a custom PC builder who wants to build my PC with me? I build my own PC, but it's fun to do it with someone else. We could research the parts, kind of figure out what's hot. You might have some insights into a water-cooled system, something awesome that I haven't seen before. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Let's get it going. Going to look at pool now. Okay, so look at this Eagle Vision. Public sale is live now. Eagle swap. Interesting. Your email, your password to sign in. That's always weird. I think that's why I never looked at it before, because I had to do that and then I didn't do that. Eagle Vision, though. Multi-chain, cross-chain, bridging, BSC, ADA. Power smart. That's pretty smart. Multi-chain asset cross-chain. Let's close that here. Okay. Multi-asset cross-chain bridging, BSC to ADA. Digital applications, powered by smart contracts. dApps development begins on Alonzo testnet. I mean, that's pretty cool that it's on the Alonzo testnet. I mean, Alonzo coming out. Eagle swap. I mean, yeah. Running a pre-sale. You never know. I mean, I'm not condoning any of these things. I just want to make that be known. You know, just something we're talking about here. We're just a couple of guys talking crypto here. This is interesting. But I mean, on Cardano, what a beautiful feeling that is. Revolutionary deflationary token built for the mass adoption. Robust multi-chain asset powered by smart contracts on Cardano network. The first deflationary token with which simplifies and standardizes data with blockchain technology. An efficient token with broad use cases. Digital applications powered by smart contracts. It didn't really say anything, just so you know. Like, that's a bunch of words, but like it didn't say anything at all. Ecosystem, multi-chain, cross-chain bridging. That's all it has to do, and I'd be happy. If it cross-chains ADA to BSC and it's beautiful, I mean, that's good enough. Trusted proof-of-stake infrastructure to safely stake your coins and earn rewards. Eagle Wallet, send and receive, exchange multiple cryptocurrencies with ease. The incubator, multi-chain incubator, and launchpad, bringing new ADA projects to light. So holding Eagle will help you get into the IDOs. I mean, it can only lead to more. Eagle Gaming, dApp on Cardano network. And, you know, that's something that, you know, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this idea here. Okay, let me lean back here. Let me talk here. So, whenever you're getting into a coin, getting into an idea, remember, what made them hot? What made things pop? It's the ecosystems. It's getting in early on an ecosystem, right? IDOs before, right? And the idea is this. You get into Eagle Coin now, and then you get to ride the IDOs. You might be able to 10, 20, 30x on one of the tiny coins you get out of the IDO. So, you're kind of setting yourself up to be at the forefront before everybody else. And say this coin goes up a lot. And then you can't get into Eagle Coin because it's like, it might $20-$40, and then you need 1,000 of them. Next thing you know, you need $10,000 USD just to get into IDOs. And that happens, and I've seen it happen. I think it's happened to Cetify right now. There was a lot of dirt cheap IDO coins. Now they're not so dirt cheap. But the IDOs coming out are dirt cheap, and that's what you need. But now you need the 10K to get stacked, and you don't have it. So to front run an IDO idea here would be a pretty cool idea for Eagle, especially when it's coming out of Cardano. So I'm just throwing that out there. I just gave you some key insight, I think. I mean, you know, I don't think I'm blowing, you know, and again, not financial advice, just some interesting things to think about in how we look at the markets today and how I look at IDOs and new chains as they begin to grow, progress, and move forward. Unbelievable idea, though. I like it. He said, because it's open source. Use your judgment. What about AVAX? We love AVAX. Charles Hosky said, not everything on Cardano network is going to be 100% straight and legit. Non-rug pull. No, I know what he's... Yeah, I agree. He can't just, you know... I know it's BSC and Poly as well, but it's primarily ETH. Mark Olson. I have 3 PCs mining, making $600 to $800 a month, depending on the traffic. Oh, that's not bad. I got a PC right here, an old one. I got a PC, dude, Who's a heavy crypto dude? He's just put together a nasty one for me. Oh, dude, let's do it then. All right, then we're going to sit together. You're my dude. You've already been my dude, so now you're going to be my dude again, and we're going to go over that. Thank you, Mr. Smurfington. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. Broad, what though? Broad. Braid. Does it give bonus for holding? Sup, winners? What about Sol monthly chart? That's interesting. The Sol monthly chart. Something we haven't looked at in a long time. I don't think we've ever looked at the Sol monthly chart. Let's take a look at Sol monthly. The man said ghetto Snickers. I'm dying. Oh, man. Follow the hair game, if anything. To circumcise a whale, use 4 skin divers. Adam Algo, one of my main holdings. Thanks for showing TA. I've learned a lot from just watching. Shout out to Mark Olson. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the smoosh, the stream, lovies. Shout out to 89 people on the likes, 121 people watching. What an amazing time, especially when I just jumped in and I'm never on right now. So that's pretty cool. My Luna stopped out. Wonder how Adam and Dad are doing. Trent, you just love trading futures. He's not a financial advisor. However, he's a hair product application. Bro, Meta Hero. Is it still doing damage? Meta Hero. All right, there's one more super chat that I wanted to go over. I know I'm missing it, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, yeah, Vent Finance. So Eagle Vision, something to think about. You may be right, you may be wrong. You never know. You never know. And again, I don't condone it. I'm not personally getting into it. Just something out of conversation. And do your own due diligence. Do your own research before getting into any trade, anything. You got to double check the facts. Okay? Got to double check the facts. Okay. Now we're going to look at... and I think we looked at Vent Finance before. I really think like someone's asked us about this before. All-in-one community launchpad. The simplest way to research any and invest in early Cardano Polygon projects. Sign up and become a member today. Actually, that looked pretty good. I remember you showing this to me the other day, and I wrote it down, and I forgot all about it. Vent Finance. Okay, I like it. Vent Finance. I'd like to know more about it. Just from the beginning, I like what's going on. Crypto Launchpad designed for projects, controlled by you. Interact with high-potential projects and invest in them. Vent Swap. Vent Commerce. Open account in seconds. A simple and secure way to access early-stage Cardano Polygon projects. Research about new projects. Perform a one-time KYC, invest new projects, and track your investments. All tools you need. Probably can't be done by a United States resident. You never know, though. But probably can't. Highly unlikely. We're blocked out of almost everything that goes on in the crypto world now these days when it comes to this, if they have a KYC, something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I get kind of sour already because when I like a project that I know I can't kind of invest in, I get a little sour. Anyway, moving forward, I like XRP right now in an ascending triangle. News of this lawsuit's getting pretty crazy, right? It's getting insane. Highly likely XRP breaks to the upside. Seeing some bullish news too. I like this is a very bullish sign too on the 15-minute. So I like what I'm seeing here for XRP. It could fall out of the pattern and go all the way to the downside. Anything is possible. And remember, it's probably high on the 4-hour like most things. It is. So we do have to watch it. If it gets a pump, we just want to see it mainly get above this resistance level. If we get above this level, we'd be so excited. That's probably will be where we get rejected and come back down and bounce. You know, I am weary of that 1 hour in this indecisive of the 4-hour in this indecisive 1 hour here. Could flip up a little more, get us out, come back down for the retest. We'll see how much more we can get. At 95 cents, back below $1. XRP. Okay. Has some legs though. Okay, so the two charts of the night that I want to talk about. Two charts of the night that I really like and that I think are sweet. Number one, Hex. Hex is the gift that keeps on giving down at 39. And we've been saying here, you know, accumulation zone right around this area. 39.42 area. Even if you get wicked down here, in my opinion, and just hide out below that previous low and see what you can get. It is a rising wedge, 68% chance of break to the downside. So there's more probable chance that it breaks down here and goes ming. But if it doesn't, and it can kind of do its thing and swing on out, then it's going to come up, come down, come up, break on out, and then it's going to blast all the way off. So, and you know, with the amount of people that hold it, and it's the most bearish-proof coin in the game, in my humble opinion, it's the most bear-proof coin. Until something shady happens with it, and, you know, it is what it is. Right now, it's the most bear-proof coin. So, we'll watch Hex USDC. We'll see how it goes. But this is my favorite idea here right now. Again, not financial advice, nothing, you know, but this is something I'm looking at very closely, and I like it. I'm looking at pre-search very, very closely, too. It's on my radar. People are earning pre-search on their phone. And, I mean, that's kind of a big deal, right? So I like what I'm seeing here for pre-search. Now, it did break out. It started to break out of my pennant. Flagging a bit, though, high on the 1 hour. One of the things that had more momentum on the 4 hour than others, but flagging a bit here, too. So now we have to watch it. I'd like to see it stay above this, come down for a bullish retest, and bounce to the upside. We'll take a look at what we can see here. Yep, let's look at the 15-minute. Yeah, they're coming down. Let's take a look at what we see here. And you got to go to smaller time frames for market structure, just so you can make some type of look at what's happening. Like, you can figure out, like, what is this, you know? And to me, it's forming a bit of an ascending triangle, right? Which could, you know, make it bust up to the upside there. Very interesting. You think putting that in that hub would have helped, but it did not. There was a time when it wasn't happening too, so I'm wondering if it is a port that I can just get to. I just got to find the right port in my computer. All these things get on my nerves, you know. So 50-minute can get down low, bump us up to the upside. 1 hour is also very, very high. You know, coming down a little bit, but it's very high. And, you know, it's overbought. And it could come down to the upside. So overbought, breaks on down. And you could, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Rising wedge comes down for the retest. That's what it looks like. And we could get a move on. So we'll see. All eyes on pre-search as it did break out. And I've been looking at it ever since it was down here at about, what, 17. And now it's at 26. That ain't bad. That's 9 on 17. I mean, right? Yeah, so we've been talking about pre-search ever since it started to make this channel. And it's been all eyes on pre-search. And I can see it get all the way up to a target of about 54 says the measured move here. That's just what the technical analysis says. So pre-search on my radar. Yeah, and I tend to find every few days, I tend to find the hottest coins. Or something that's ready for a setup. It's just because I'm obsessive compulsive and I go through the coins like no one else. It's like, you would too if you were this much of a nerd, you know. I'm a man's nerd though. I truly believe I'm a man. My wife said that. She's like, you're a man's nerd. She looked at me the other day. She said, you're a nerd. She said, you're a nerd. She's like, but you know, you're a manly nerd though. And I said, I'm a nerd, babe, all day long. Like, but I'm a nerd in disguise. Like growing up, no one thought I was a nerd. And I didn't have, you know, I wasn't considered a nerd in high school at all. But I knew I was a nerd. No one knew that. But I knew I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, not calling me a nerd, I get, like, disrespected if you don't think I'm a nerd. You know, I'm like, oh, you want to see how nerd... I will out-nerd you. I'll outbox you. I will out-nerd you. I will out-handstand you. I will out-trade you. I'll out... RMRK USDT. It's running out of room. Only a matter of time. Wants to flip to the upside. This thing is getting tight. I mean, that's tight. That's as tight as it gets. And new coins tend to react a lot differently to Bitcoin. Tend to do whatever they want. So we'll be watching this very, very closely. Okay? Again, tomorrow the Patreon opens up for another time. Jump on in. Okay? And let me check my email here. Let me check my email. Because... Sorry. This is a picture I took with my drone, as I told you guys. We were on the beach right there, at one of my parents' favorite little spots. So check it out. All right, I'm trying to think here. So we got RMRK, USDT, right? This thing, you know, market's still a little sketchy too. As much as, you know, things look like they're pumping, market's sketchy. So check it out. Check it out. Yeah, watch this. RMRK looks tasty, though. Patreon opens back up tomorrow, October 1st. October is notoriously one of the greatest months for cryptocurrency. It's where a lot of things get busy. It's where the last year things got ready. September was a horrible month. We got banged on last September. It was absolutely horrible. We had a beautiful July, August, halfway through August. We had a beautiful June and July. I was trading it. It was really fun to trade. It felt like a bull run. Things were going really well. Band went from $1 to 19 bucks. It did a 20x. I think it did hit 20 bucks at one point. Adam was banging on him, you know? It was exciting. Exciting times. And this could go all the way up to its all-time high. A lot of these do make it back to their wicks. I mean, you're talking 288. That's a triple up right there for RMRK, and it's like a hack for Kusama. It's a way to hack Kusama so you can use. It's a funny little project. Definitely a funny little project. Looks a little weird, but you know, hey man, if it's ready to trade, I'm ready to trade it. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. 15 minutes getting down low again, and honestly, the 15-minute pumps have been pretty profitable. Right there, you got it at the bottom there. Another one got it in the bottom there, pump. Another one right there as it started to move. I'm watching this very, very closely. Qdom's been kind of getting up there, doing some damage as well. Qdom up in the game. All right. I don't like it. I don't leave it. I don't stick it. I don't be it. I don't rip it. I can flip it. I can rip it. I can kick it. I can stick it. I can. What you wanna do? Double time. Oh man, beats are hot, man. Beats just get you flowing in the mood, you know. Manly nerd. Ha ha ha. I would handstand you. Spent 2 months in the beach last winter. Can't wait. Almost here again. Just gotta get through harvest. You're the man, dude. I like what you just said, and you will. You will. I'm getting in tomorrow, and I can't wait. Shout out to Michael Murray. And what's good starting amount for trading? I've just been holding. Whatever you can, you know, I don't like to tell everyone that's not financial advice. Can't really tell you that. I don't answer questions like that. I don't answer any questions that has anything to do with your money, your portfolio, you know, how much you should buy this, what you want, you know, none of that. I don't answer any of those questions. I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't want to be. It's not fun for me. I'm a teacher of cryptocurrency. Jump on it. A lot of people don't realize that I do tutoring. I do a beginner's tutoring course, okay? Every single week from Tuesday from 3 to 5. And I go over basically all the basics of how to set up your chart, how I, you know, where I set up my chart, things like that. Talk a little bit about cryptocurrency, give you a breakdown into Bitcoin and what's happening. I'm glad to have you in the fam. Hey, see, you're already getting welcomed in by the modifier. A dingo ate my Satoshi. So there you go, man. See, people are got you with open arms here, man. Damn, son, Thursday night, Crypto Lifer putting in work. Big up. Shout out to Brike1111, man. Appreciate you, brother. What's good? Starting amount for trading. Oh, yeah. Do not invest more than you can lose. Very simple. Verlin Brumley. Yeah, that's what everyone tells everybody. Not financial advice. Felipe comes in the scene. I feel like whenever Felipe comes, Bitcoin starts to pump a little bit. This isn't the first time that we got a little bit of pump when Felipe showed up. So Bitcoin pumped a little bit there. 15-minute wants to go. How much can you give us? It's probably the 7-minute guy. Yeah, let's watch that 15-minute. I'd love to see it break this trend line right here. Big deal if it can break this trend line. Big deal. Big deal. Doge Pepsi found it. That's crazy. He's hair product application educator. Thought you knew. Yeah, thought you knew. Quick time for a plug. After a long day. Hold on. After a long day, being tired, I like to rub myself down. After I go to Costco's and get Kirkland's signature organic coconut oil. After a long day at work, I like to open this puppy up, slather it all over myself, treat myself like a... This is not sponsored by Kirkland. I should get a deal with Kirkland and coconut oil. Honestly, like, let's get it moving. Someone please write PR. Call Nancy on PR, and she's got to set up a deal for Kirkland. We'll send her the write-up. Yeah, put together a proposal, letter of intention. Let's get this going. All right, thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. TVK down in the dumps, man. Was a project I really believed in, and I wanted to believe in it. Not everything goes. SHR was kind of, I had a bag of it. Didn't do everything I loved it to do. It went up nicely, I think, earlier today. Let's take a look at SHR. A lot of people don't know what it is. Sharing token. And I gave you this accumulation zone. I've been talking about this for a while here. This giant cup and handle. And can it do damage back up to its high there? 200% gains. And this is SHR sharing. Very interesting concept, very interesting token. Okay. And there's my accumulation zone, and we broke out of it. If it comes back in, you never know. It could on the 4-hour. SHR. I really like the project. Didn't get a chance to pop in the last bull run. Like, you know, it did a 4x or 5x. You know, I guess it went from 2 cents to 10 cents. So, oh well, right? Didn't get a chance to pop. But Solana holders, now that it might finally be breaking out. I know, right? So I like SHR, and we're going to put SHR on your radar, right? So top 5 coins for fall. We're going to break it down right now. The top 5 coins that I would like to have for fall. Okay. One coin is not going to be a coin. It's going to be a category. It's going to be an NFT gaming coin. Whatever one you like or find, or whatever one I like or find, right? That I think kind of fits the bill with low market cap, likes to move. That's what I'm looking for, right? And so things of that nature is number 1, which I don't really know the coin yet. I'm still looking for that spot, but I know what needs to be filled in that spot. You know, that Ariva is still kind of doing its thing. Kind of interesting. Let's take a look at what's hot today on the 24-hour here. So Qtum, like we went over in OMG. We've gone over OMG a lot. Let's go over OMG. Might as well do that real fast. Luna also pumping to the upside a little bit. We'll take a look at OMG and Luna real fast. OMG. Why did we look at OMG? It was just, to me, it was the only thing in a bullish pennant that looked very, very bullish to me. And I kept talking about this. And I said, you know, OMG looks very bullish, highly likely to break to the upside. We started kind of accumulating OMG at about 9:15. It's now at 12:43. Beautiful call for OMG. So if you took the call, or if you looked at the setup, I should just say, if you looked at the setup is the proper way to say that. If you looked at the setup, boom, 36% gains, and I see 54 coming. Congratulations. And this was in a bearish time when this started to do its thing too. This one we traded right through the bearish times. I don't know how it did it, but it did. It kind of tried to break out. I noticed that it was the one strong, and whenever I see the 21-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern, the 200-day, that's a catalyst that something's going to happen. And that's my own little tip trick. I just gave you a trick, especially on the 4-hour. If the 4-hour has the 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of a very clean, beautiful pattern, highly likely it's breaking up to the upside. And I've played this out many, many times, and I've used it to my advantage. So that's why we gave you OMG. And we were ahead of the game on that one based on the technical analysis. It just had us ahead of the game. It told us what was going to happen before it happened, and we trusted it. It is what is. VeChain up 11% today. It's funny. Out of nowhere, VeChain getting a little bit of a pump. AMP finally doing things. Luna back to 38, but not hitting that 40. IOTA, all right. Compound. Even after it getting tanked, Compound pumps. Is that interesting? I heard some stories with Compound giving away a bunch of money. Like $73 million was able to get access that should have been. Kind of crazy, right? Airweave up in the spot. Still some movement here in the last 24 hours. Sushi Swap, Hedera Hashgraph, Decentraland, Polkadot, hanging on. All right. Weekly wasn't so loving, right? Let's see what's high on the 7-day though. Did anything hold the weekly? I mean, DYDX token, our baby, and we talked about the sitting at 2368. Boom, down. But overall, I mean, we rode this way. Shout out to my group. We found this when it first came out. We knew about it the day it came out. Somehow someone put me on the live, and that's why the live is awesome. I show up every day, and people tell us, like, yo, this is coming out. Watch this. It pumped up here. We looked at it. I mean, we started getting this thing at what? $9, $10. And the rest is history, basically booming. Went all the way to about 28 almost. And let's take a look at what we see happening here. And I still in my pennant now, and it's oversold on the 4-hour. Everything else isn't. Everything else is high on the 4-hour. So that's something to think about, right? Even Bitcoin's high on the 4-hour, but this is not. Still forming this beautiful, beautiful bull pennant. And that's why I start my projections. The second we got high right there, I started let's go to the 1-hour. The second the 1-hour went very high right there, like this, I started drawing my projection. And that's what I do. I wait for the stochastics RSI to get high above the dotted line, curve out, and then I start my projections. And then that's how I'm into trades way before the trade even occurs. So, like, this is an idea for a trade. I haven't even really 100% really, like, shared it. I'm just kind of still perfecting the idea here, but all looking well so far, so good with the 1-hour. This could definitely pump to the upside, even from where it's at now. I mean, this is interesting. You know, very, very interesting. Very low on the 1-hour, very low on the 4-hour. You know, then it's all about that 15-minute. 15-minute actually is curving to the upside. Honestly, whenever I've seen that, I take that as an entry, so I like that. This could be very close to entry, in my humble opinion. Again, not financial advice. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. For me personally, I really like this trade right here. This might be round 3 for this puppy. Like, this could break out any minute. I usually don't say that. It's very rare I say that. That's very close. Indicators that I use tell me that's very close to something happening here. Not financial advice. That's what the stochastics, that's what the technical analysis says. I'm just reading the tea leaves here, folks. I don't own it. You know, I'm not those. I don't want you pumping my bags right now in the present moment. I don't own any of those. I don't own any DYDX. So you're not buying my bag. Like, you're not pumping. You know, doesn't benefit me nil. Just like doing the technical analysis obsessively, right? How could I own every single coin that we go over? It would be almost impossible. I do own a good amount, but no way. You know, ICX finally falling out of this wedge, wants to break on out. If it does, it's going to do some serious damage. At least back to this. I'll bring it all the way there. Back to $2 and 23 cents, 33 cents, 233. 224 for ICX. All right. Okay, let's take a look at Axie. Axie Infinity been booming, and my baby Vited. Remember, I gave you Vited like, what, 2-3 days ago? And I've been looking at Vited for a long time. I had a weekly... First, I had this on Vited on the 15-minute. Nailed that, right? But we were looking at Vited here on the daily time frame. On the daily. Hold on. And see, look, we looked at Vited on the daily here. Look at this thing. I mean, at one point on a wick, it went 241% gains. That's insane, right? Just like a few weeks ago on September 11th. That's insane. We drew this cup and handle, boom. I don't even think we had a chance to really go back and look at what happened there for Vited on the daily. Daily pumping up now, looking pretty good. Okay. Vibe. I'm trying to think. I had a coin. It was Vited. I'm pretty sure it was Vited. Hold on. What did I have here? And you know what? We could have went lower in September than we did. September could have been way worse. Could have been way worse, in my humble opinion. So that's what I do. You could look at this too. You just break this down into another cup and handle. Just clear as day. Who thinks this beat is hot? I do. This beat is hot. Shout out to Paul Berry. Lifer, can you chart Barrett Gold? Slick ticker gold. Shout out to Paul Berry up in the spot. Appreciate you, Paul, for the $20 super chat. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just going to show you what the technical analysis tells you. And there you have it, baby. Target for Vited is $2.23. Okay. Paul, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Much respect to you, my friend. Thank you very much for coming through. I can't believe I went live. I thought about it for a second. Then I started looking for a thumbnail. I got an old thumb from like a month ago. I was like, I could use this one. And I was like, you know what? Just throw it up there. Let's get it going. And next thing you know, I was making the live, writing down a title. And here I was on the live. Couldn't believe it. And then I saw how many people responded. And that made me really happy. And I said, you know what? Go live for your people on this monthly candle close. You know, do the right thing. Show them how dedicated you are. You know what I'm saying? Despite Thursday night football. Blah. The Jaguars. All right, I haven't seen the game. I haven't watched the game, not one bit. Can I predict the price? No one tell me. I haven't looked at the game at all. I have no indications of what it is. No one's watching it. I haven't heard it. No, nothing. I heard it's Jaguars, Bengals. Is that what it is? I overheard someone say that in like a parking lot today. They were like, the Jaguars. So I didn't even really check who's playing. That's how out of it I am when it comes to that. I believe they're both usually like low-scoring teams. Jaguars, man. I don't know anything about the Jaguars this year. I bet they're not as good as the Bengals. Bengals have been getting better year by year. I bet the Bengals are winning like the game's halfway over, a little more, maybe third quarter now, right? 8:30 they start. It's probably almost halftime then, right? I bet it's about what? I'm gonna say it's 17. Nah, I'm gonna say it's 14-3. The Bengals. All right. I love this. I love playing with it. 14-7. The Jaguars. I was way off. Interesting. It's the third quarter with 13 minutes left. Interesting. 14-7. 1st and 10 on the Jacksonville 25. Looks like it could be a close game, but the Bengals can get a score in there, right? Touchdown, CJ Uzomah, North Glenwood alum. There you go. Interesting. Vited on the daily, looking scrumptious. All right. And then our baby, something I've been looking at too. I had TLM for like 2 months straight. It's also on KuCoin. Look at that thing, man. It was all the way up there and just back down. Everyone thought it was going to be the best gaming coin in the world, right? They're like, oh man. Alien Worlds. And then something happened. Right? I don't know. Something happened. It's like it didn't operate right. I don't know. I heard some type of FUD. Whether it was FUD or not, I heard it too, so it was FUD. They FUDded the project. Someone FUDded it. Whether it was right or wrong. Seemed to get some FUDation going on there. Basically, you'd be digging for diamonds here, picking up something on the low that people have just kind of left to the wayside. It's metaverse gaming too, which is sad because it's big in the space when it comes to like what it actually is, you know. Very interesting. Okay, TLM USDT. You know, it is at the bottom of its barrel. TLM on the daily could take a while longer term. Patience, my friends. That daily looks so sweet, though. Let that 4 come up for a retest. That's what I'm looking at here. Dot looking pretty sweet on the BTC pair. 1 hour needs to come down, so it's not positioned yet. I got an alert on it now, though. I'll be watching it. That daily looks absolutely sweet for the BTC pair for Dot. Every time I get greedy and try to trade too many BTC pairs, though, it's not always perfect. It really isn't. It's hard. Trading BTC pairs is a lot harder than I realized. Every time I do it, it's like, oof, do you want to risk your BTC? You know, it's got to be done right when you do it, okay? But you definitely want to get used to being able to trade BTC pairs. Something you want to have in your repertoire, something that you can do, you know? Michael Murray, thank you so much for the $2 and the $3 super chat. You're the man. Much appreciate you. Much appreciate you. Dot and Algo, did you hear about Dapper doing something similar to Top Shots with NFL Flow, baby? Yeah, we were looking at Dapper Labs, right? Something was doing. Meow Swap, trading volume, 1.2 million. Went from 120 to 37. And speaking of the low cap gaming gems, are you still in Eternal? No, did you hear about Dapper doing something similar to the Top Shots? Did I buy Eternal? I can spend hours doing the same as you right now. Pump Vader, right? No sideways, right? Did it boom, Brian? Jags 14-7. That's funny, right? Fattel lives in 2030, right? Did you match your pick with your name on purpose? Smooth move. Fidel Escapar. Lots of people talking about it. MTV. Anyone take Strong trade? Booming. We'll take a look at Strong. Strong. We like Strong. We've been trading Strong since 196. Doing its thing. And look, there is the Strong trade. Got very close to the stop loss. Never did get touched, though. Got very, very close. Very, very close. This is something we were looking at a long time ago. Strong, right? Entering down even there on the bottom of the trend line there at 496. And it does go to 600. And isn't that crazy, man? I see Strong going all the way up to 700. People want these nodes. People want to get down. They like the project. They like what's going on. It's funny. Even I'm a little flabbergasted because when I was looking at this at $100, I never would have thought. And if we look at Strong, actually, look at this. This is just breaking out. So prepare for either a retest or another flag. This is getting busy, but it's getting high. So look for the retest of maybe this resistance. I mean, this support line here, which is now support, or maybe even that. And then this thing has legs. So Strong, one of the most bullish coins in the game. This has been the most anti. Remember when Bitcoin crashed hard, and we kept trading. I kept looking at coins that were bear proof, and Strong Blocks was one of them. It kept coming up, and we started trading it because of that. And ever since then, it's been on my radar, baby. And we love Strong Blocks. So I'd look for it to get basically make a flag retest of one of these two green lines. What I like to do is put a stop loss somewhere in between this channel. Risk to reward ratio 392. I like what I'm seeing here for Strong Blocks. This thing is beautiful. Strong, baby. High on the 4 hour, you got to look for the retest, but the project is very, very strong. I had to do it. It's corny, but I had to do it. It looks strong. A KuCoin gem for sure. Of all KuCoin gems, we started looking at this a long, long time ago, and we'll show you in a second too. 110 people on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. 113 likes. More likes than watchers. I'm liking the C98 chart. Watch that one close. We'll take a look at some days can trade BK fourth all day. Some days no range. It is what it is. Strong was the jam during the dump. It was. Remember that? We were rocking it out. Crypto Zoo was an insane pump. I look at pairings at how I mine coins. Exactly. You mine a coin with another coin. Strong. Ooh, ooh. And that's my indication to get on out of here, everyone. Thank you for being here. AVAX listed on Coinbase today. Yeah. Did you match your pick with your name on purpose? Smooth move. Fidel. Have you looked into NFTB? Rated pretty well. Never heard of it. NFT. Yes, I'm still talking. It's just really, really quiet. NFT. Wow, $22 million market cap. That's a tiny market cap. Star World number 3, trading collections. Dude, I even like these. Like Unicorn 1BNB, dude. That's hot. That's hot. Acid Home. That's tripping. Lunacoin. I like this Uni. That's pretty hot. Even not that crazy, but. Triple Faces. .4. That's really cool. I like this type of stuff. That's trippy. I'd buy that for 0.5 BNB. I really, for 0.25. I bet I could resell that thing. I think I'd be good at buying things that I could resell. Multipunk 063. That's pretty cool too. These multipunks look pretty cool. I think they're interesting. I really do. Wow. I'm kind of sold on some of this stuff. And I haven't even seen that much. Little worlds are cool. What is this little dude? Awkward as... That's funny, man. Mugshot Mania. This is interesting. I hand it to you. Thank you for bringing that to our radar. Write down NFTB. And it looks like you can get it on PancakeSwap, right? Yeah, it's like a Binance Smart Chain thing. Very interesting. It is. Gate.io, PancakeSwap. Gate.io comes through strong. Or Dodo. You can get it on the Dodo exchange too, which is interesting, right? Dodo BSC. CoinW or PancakeSwap V2. NFTB for wrapped BNB. And then they even give you the chart for DEX Guru right there real fast. I love that. I love that. WNFTB. Interesting. Rated very high on the lowsies. Oh, wow. Look at this, dude. It's forming a bull pennant. Look at that. Fool me once. Fool me twice. This looks hot to drop. This one you could wake up tomorrow and be like, dang, why didn't, Anyway, and again, not financial advice, and this is why I live every day, because look what happens when I live. You drop these gems on my lap and you give me these gems, and so lucky that you people all show up every day here and bless the channel. I'm so lucky. I think I'm the luckiest person on earth. I really do. One of the luckiest to ever live. I just love my life, and I know I'm blessed, and I know you are all blessed to be here with me, and I'm just so proud to have such a crew of awesome people around me at all times. And we can't be stopped when we live in love. We really can't. We really can't. Love is the most powerful frequency on earth, and there's nothing more powerful than love. That's why the devil can't live in love. He doesn't even like it. Like, it burns his skull. Hey, Lifer, are you able to please look at Gala and Play to Earn? It's a good project. Oh, we love Gala here. Thank you for bringing that up. Binance not available in my state. We'll pass that luck this way, right? Galaxy plans to earn. People making a bank off Strong Node. 2.7 strong rewards per month. That's not bad. I mean, right? That's like $1,200 a month. I was NBA Top Shot Sam doing the same thing with NFL Flow. Is associated with it. Cool. Brian Shrimp. Appreciate you, brother. NFT a diamond in the rough. NFTB. Interesting, man. Look at that. And it just came out. Look at that. You'd be getting it. I mean, wow. $0.20. And I saw some NFTs that I liked right there, right off the bat. Right? This is interesting for sure. It's on my radar. I sent it out to Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it if you follow me on Twitter. I would love that. And we breached 2,000 a while back. Awesome. 2,300 followers today. Actually, that's beautiful. On our way to 3,000 followers on Twitter. I can see the Twitter following starting to move, man. People are paying attention. I appreciate it. I thought this was funny. I don't know if anyone really liked it. Let's see. Did anyone like my post? But I was like, don't you ever FUD Bitcoin again or something? I don't know. It was funny. And you can see I'm posting a lot here all the time. Don't you dare ban Bitcoin again, or you're not watching Smurfs this week. I thought that was funny. I don't know why. The Bitcoin triangle shown in yesterday's YouTube update is still progressing well. Now we have a third touch in the top of the triangle too. This pattern rarely tests patience, as there are very little trades to be had at the moment. All coins offer good trades. Sheldon the Sniper. Haha, baby sniper coming soon. Oh, wow. Good for him if that's true, man. He's the man. Your dad is proud, man. Shout out to Sheldon, man. He made me cry with that. I can't wait to meet him one day. It's going to happen. Okay, so they avoid government shutdown. They do some executive order to push money into the system. So there you go. We're not going to have to see a shutdown. And that's actually going to avoid a market crash. So we get to stash more Bitcoin until they crash the market. So all is avoided. So far, so good. It's not good. We know it's not good, but so far, I mean, at least it's good for us because we can stash into an asset that they can't crash. Not good for people that don't understand what cryptocurrency is. Okay? Good for people that know what cryptocurrency is. Very good for them. Okay? Very, very good. Okay? Very, very good. Okay. NFTB. What is that? I'm just messing with the night streams, baby. What y'all know about the night streams? What y'all know about getting nightmares in bed late at night, not being able to sleep at night, staring at the walls, worried they're coming for me, baby, they're coming for me. Y'all want to laugh? Can I make you laugh? Who wants to laugh? I'll make y'all laugh real hard. I'll make y'all laugh real hard. I'll make y'all laugh so hard. All right. All right, you ready for this? I don't think y'all ready for this.
Novice Auto Seclorum.
Why do you keep saying that for?
There's a huge issue affecting business.
Slavery never ended. All we did was add some hip-hop music and some 99-cent stores to the plantation fields. Book 'em. None of that shit, man. You don't want to end up like Sean Bell, do you?
Harmful.
You can't help, huh? With me,
This is like the worst.
never be disrespected again.
I don't understand. I was trying to help her.
I did this independent film.
Huh? Can't help any of them. Let them niggas do what's in their nature.
Oh my God.
What?
Destroy themselves.
So my two friends who are African American, we met in college, and they were like, we want to make this real controversial video about the New World Order and how they're spraying chemtrails and they're doing all this, you know, and he's like, and there's going to be this storyline. And I was like, dude, I don't know. And like, they wrote such a insane script, and it was pretty nuts, but I acted in it. And, this is pretty crazy. It kind of shows you what may be happening to this, like later on now. It's kind of weird. It foreshadows some things that are happening now. We made it 10 years ago. It's pretty interesting. Sorry about the racial slurs in there. I greatly apologize. I do not, I don't agree with any of that. I do have to say my friends that wrote the video were, the writers, my buddy, he was black, so he felt like, I can put all that in there. I, thank God, never had to say the word in the film. I don't think I would have been comfortable saying the word in the film. I don't know. I don't think I could have. I don't know if I would have been able to do it. Honestly, it is acting, but I don't know if I would have been able to do it. Honestly, yeah. But it was a crazy film. You are an actor. That's why it's called the Crypto Lifer Show. That was just a film I was in years ago, man. It was crazy. What a crazy film. I forgot about some of the swears in there, though. Yikes. Oops. I hope that doesn't, it probably will flag. This video is going to get flagged now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Anyway. What not to do, right? When live streaming. Stick to the charts. Stick to the charts. And let me find where you guys at. All right, I'm going to get out of here for the night. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. You look like Paul Walker there. I'm not reporting. Was it a full movie or a short skit? That was no, it was a long movie. It was an hour and a half long movie. It was a feature film. Paul Walker vibes for sure. This guy's hilarious. Paul Walker's the man, dude. Honestly, so sad what happened to Paul Walker. Moment of silence. I can't say I didn't want to emulate or somewhat kind of he was the 6'3" tall blonde dude with the blue eye. Man, he was the surfer dude. He had it all, man. And he was a good guy, and he gave back to society. He was a good dude, man. Paul Walker, man. Everybody loved Paul Walker, man. There wasn't a bad word about Paul Walker, right? And shout out to his brother living out in his name. And it's crazy when you see someone that great and amazing, and then they go off in a ball of fire. It's crazy. Reminds me a little bit of Kobe, man. Shout out to Kobe. When Kobe passed, it was just everybody. When you found out Kobe passed, everyone just was you had to gasp. It was because he was invincible. He was someone that would never, you know what I'm saying? He was going to die in his sleep in his mansion one day, telling basketball stories to his kids. He wasn't going to pass away in a ball of, and you would be cool to give a quick plug for an NFT that I minted recently. I'm into photography. Yeah, that's cool, man. Of course. Why not? Let me see it. By all means. It's funny, I haven't been paying attention to Strong like I used to. Short, you played on the live. Would it be cool to give a quick, yeah, that was crazy. On Rarible, check out Zero Allegiance. That sounds like a shill and removed. And that sounds like a shield and removed. It's all right, but I'm a photographer, man. And, it's cool. It's cool. All right. But I'll show you some NFTs, man. I'll show you some NFTs. This is my mom. Hold on, this is my mom. It's an old picture of my mom. That's so... Looks a lot like my daughter now. That was like 6 years before I was even born. But like, I love taking really like deep pictures. I built a walkway. Built this walkway in front of the crib. Pretty dope. Had the gas mask before anybody else. Got the 2,000 views on the gas mask. Hilarious. Like, I got the gas mask on February 12th. Walking through the streets, people have no idea what's going on. I'm telling them, yo, this virus is about to get you, and they don't even know. I got a sign right here that I would wear while I walked around the city, right? Look, and I would point at it because I could barely talk through the gas mask. But I said, there's a virus running here, and they don't even know it. I said, it's all over the place, and they don't even know it. Look, the coronavirus spreads even if you have no symptoms. And I'm showing them this thing, and no one believes me. I'm telling you, like, I was trying to alert the world. Like, I was, like, on some, like, my friend said I remind them of, my friends were like, yo, you were Jude Law in Contagion or something. I was just like, yo, man. But it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Here's the picture I'm trying to show y'all. I mean, this picture is boss. That's so boss, right? That should be an NFT, in my opinion. Wish I could full screen that, you know? But that's beautiful, you know? Back in my rapping days. Back in the rack and the crack and a lack and a stack and a mac and a rock and a jack and a back. Oh, look at this. This was crazy. Look at this. Okay, hold up. This book was written like years ago, right? And it was like, and she wrote this book, and she's like, you have to go back and get that. A Chinese scientist, Li Chen, defected to the United States carrying a discrete record of China's most important and dangerous biological weapon in a decade. They called the stuff the Wuhan 400 because it was developed in their rDNA labs outside of the city of Wuhan. It was the 400th variable strain of the man-made microorganisms created in the lab center. The Wuhan 400 is a perfect weapon. It affects only the human beings. No other living creature can carry it. Like syphilis, Wuhan 400 can't survive outside a living human body for longer than a minute, which it means it can't permanently contaminate objects or certain space, blah, blah, blah. She wrote this book, and it was a fiction book, like, called, like, the Wuhan... This woman, I mean, and I wrote this, I said, this book first is The Eye of Darkness, written by Dean Koontz in 1981, where he describes a virus called the Wuhan 400 that takes over. And then I wrote the second book, right, is by Sylvia Brown, called End of Fridays, where she states that around 220, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread. Isn't that weird? End of days? She says in 2020, a severe illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and resisting unknown treatments. It's just really weird. What? I'm not saying anything. I'm saying those books. What? You can't. What? Oh my God. Anyway, I just thought that was crazy. Very interesting information. Like those are just some, like, you know, and also that happens like the Titanic. You ever read? There's a story about the Titanic before the Titanic even occurred. And you're like, how is that possible? There's a book about a big ship that sinks called the Titania. No, there really is. And then it happens. It's pretty weird. There's like stories that mimic. There's this other crazy story, like the wild travels of Baron. Have you ever seen it? It has like this. It's called like the wild, mysterious travels of Baron Trump or something. Yo, it's insane. Like, it mentions a president. It's really crazy. Like, it's really interesting. It kind of like seems like it's talking about our times. Look, Electronium, which I've been talking about for a while. I owned this a while back. Seems to be getting bullish and starting its train back to the upside, forming a bit of a beautiful bull pennant here, Electronium. And that's also on KuCoin. So this is a low cap KuCoin gem looking absolutely beautiful to me. Electronium. And if I could just get my Electroniums back out of Cryptopia and claim my Electroniums, it would be pretty sweet, right? But yeah, man, predictions in literature. It's out there. It's almost that people maybe knew, or maybe did they travel back into... I don't know how it comes out. I don't know how they figure this stuff out. And I don't know how... I can't fully explain it. Can you? Get out of here. Why is my wife always riding me while I'm live? Like, I don't understand. Let's take a look back at Bitcoin, and then I'm out of here for the night. Appreciate each and every one of you for sticking with me throughout all these crazy times. My prediction, Groundhog Weekend tomorrow, and crypto is going to dump. It's possible. You ever heard of coincidences? LOL. Talk about how Trump's kid was a time traveler, I think. Yeah, you ever seen that? It's a crazy book. Oracle of Delphi. The Simpsons. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff too. I saw that on BitChute. It was all planned, man. Packing the Mac in the back of the act. That's my favorite beat you play, right? Thanks again, Sam. I appreciate you more than you know. That little plug you gave me means a lot. Anytime, man. Thank you for all the love, man. That's amazing. You give me a lot of love. Why would Sam and YouTube gonna get? Why are you gonna say that? Don't put things on me. Don't hex me. At least just kind of wish the best for me, you know? Like, I didn't say nothing. Like, I wasn't, you know, I didn't use the V word. That's what you don't want to be saying. I just talk about literature, man. We talked about some books. Some books, man. And I don't think we even said the word. We might have, though, once. I don't know. Poly USDT looks hot. Breaking out again. Eventually gonna make it back out. Let's take a look at Bitcoin CVC. Eventually gonna break back out. Can't believe what a dump we've had recently. You almost don't notice it, but it's like boom. So Bitcoin holding 43,400, but can't really get there. Got rejected by 44, and I think that pretty sure that's gonna be a short. Honestly, 4 hours gonna be high. And a 1 hour took the curve down. See? Remember I said either way, and we took the curve? That's the Coinbase idea here, right? Yeah, there it goes. See? Bam. Bam. Let's see who can retest where's it going to hit. But there's the drop. And it's going to get low at least till the 1 hour gets down here. Boom. All right? That's going to take the whole market with it again, too. You're going to see some red times. So we're going to watch this. I'll keep you guys updated. But to me, it's a rising wedge. It could fall all the way back down. Right back down to 40K again, which would be absolutely horrible because that would be that last time we hit it. And then that's going to have to break. You know? Seems like the whole market really does want 37K, 38K. But we'll see. We could fend it off. There's a chance you could kind of do this and say, all right, it's going to stay in this pennant. And it's just falling, you know. But I'll track it for you. We'll see if it can wick back up, and we'll find some type of shape before anyone else, and we'll keep it moving. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here on the live. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, it's crazy how careful we have to be at what we say. Yeah, it is really weird. It's very strange, right? Lifer, what's this be called? Level Up? I don't know. Rebirth? By Fazed? By Phased? Have a good night. We got rejected from the Angular Resistance on the daily. Yes, we did. I appreciate everything coming on the live stream tonight. Thank you all. Thank you, Market Siphon. Appreciate you, brother. It's crazy times we were in. It really is, man. It really is. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, not an investment advisor. None of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please have yourself a wonderful night. Get some good rest. Drink some lemon water. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, ready to go. 10 a.m. on a Friday as we tackle the markets every single day. Bitcoin down the trade. Let's take a look at BTC down before we jump on out of here. You might be 100% right. I don't think so, though, because the 1 hour is about to get low. And so then, like, the Bitcoin trade, I think you're more in chop. And I don't think you want to short or long right now. Bit of a pop here. Bitcoin would have been the pop right there. So you'll see here like that. So it was in a bullish pennant. It broke back into the pennant after it broke out of the pennant. Did not do a retest. Did retest the bottom triangle now, but now it's pumping up. Let's see where that 4 hour lies. Honestly, yeah, let's see how this plays out. And then the 4 hour is going to kick in. And yeah, Bitcoin down. Highly likely going to be that trade once. So here, what do we do here? Same thing we do in a bullish trade. It's going to come up a little bit pump, I think. Then retrace. So we might miss the initial pump. We'll wait for the retracement and get the perfect alignment tomorrow. Looks like Bitcoin might have a red day tomorrow, which is sad. Red Friday for Bitcoin for tomorrow, setting up because 1 hour is going to get high, and then we're going to dump through the night. 4 hours going to take over. Might have a little bit of a relief rally later on in the afternoon when the 1 hour resets again, but I don't know, So right now the charts are predicting a bearish Friday and possibly even a bearish weekend. And all eyes on Bitcoin after that pump. Good pump, but not good enough. Needed to break 44K and just could not. Look, rejection. We're back in the range. So thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.